Well, good evening. I didn't originally have any plans to go streaming, but as I came home I was overwhelmed with the urge to play Stellaris. So here I am, as per my philosophy, I play what I want. And today I want to carry on from an old EU4 campaign I did as Navarra. And if you weren't around all those years ago, could well have been 2 years ago now, Navarra was a campaign where we chose to culturally enrich quite a lot of the world to the Basque ways. Now, in the Stellaris world, we have progressed 400 years, and I like to think we managed to get the whole world in that time and unite them under Basque, so we're going to be making our nation as such. But I like to think that the Basque people evolved beyond that of these terrible human people. That strikes me more as what a Basque individual would be like. Let's carry on. So, name of our empire, right? So, no, this is the name of species. We are the Basque. Plural is Basques? I think the plural is just Basque. I think it's all just Basque. And ship prefix. Oh, I never put any thought into this. Oh well. Human 2 is fine for us. The ship prefix will be... glorious. Since it was about basking in glory. So we have traits to pick from. And, geez, spoilt for choice. I'm going to go with enduring, because if you remember well, we had a time-traveling president who was able to age and de-age by about 20 years. At will, so that was pretty interesting of them. We're also quite conformist because no matter how far we spread, our people stayed true to the Basque ways. But we also need to offset that with something, and I can't really vouch for the military prowess of Navarra, especially when it came to fighting France. That was back before I had my do not ally France rule. I'm glad I've put that in place. Okay, I'm being told that Basques is right, so we'll go with you, random, but no, not random. It's Yoshiba-san. I can believe you. The sex does not matter, so it'lotl black bottle, it'lotl out. And our name is, man, I never did look up the name of our ruler, but he is a Trastamara, so we'll go with that. Phenome, color, hairstyle, clothes, that doesn't matter for our avian people. Now, how fertile is Navarra? It's a mountainous province, so I'm gonna go flipping a coin between desert and arid. Yeah, arid sounds so unforgiving, but we'll go with it anyway. Our homeworld is Navarra, and I always go with the same name for the star, because otherwise I just get confused. And no, just a random system will do us just fine. Jake, is there a trait for unintelligible gibberish? I believe that's called Danish. And our city, yeah, we'll go avian. We flew across the planet. So then comes down to the real question of our ethics. Now, Navarra is a peaceful race, first and foremost. But zeroth and foremost is our xenophobia, because we demolished all other cultures that stood in our way. But to go with that, we cannot ignore the fact that we were a democracy of sorts. So I feel we're going to try out the moral democracy and see how far that goes. This government's a pacifist form of democracy, firmly guided by moralist principles and non-violence. That's right, there was no violence. We just swiftly murdered all those that got in our way. And the empire name is... oh man, it's just going to be Navarra, like our homeworld. And that is Navarran. Our flag is going to be red and orange were the primary colors for Navarra. Get a good shade of red for that. Maybe a better shade of red for that. Yeah, and since we're so peaceful, we got anything nice and peaceful for us? Certainly nothing piratey there. Ah, there we go. That's practically the peace symbol. That actually looks a bit ugly. We got any better way of showing that? Maybe a deeper red. It's never easy, is it? Tricky. This is why I should never be allowed to name characters in games and such. You can hum and ho over it already. Red, the color of peace. Ah well, I'll go with that. And we're gonna go with projectile just because we've used energy and missile already. FTL method is going to be hyperspace, I think. I like hyperspace, and that's what we're going with. Someday I will go with others. Avian ships, because hey, we fly around. Looking good, Navarra. Let's do this. Get you saved and get you done. We're going to go for a large system this time. And ring, I think, is the only one we haven't done yet. Yeah, we tried elliptical and spiral. Let's go with ring. I want quite a lot of AI empires. 25 seems about right. And we'll have 8 of them advanced. As for the difficulty, we might as well play on hard mode, because go hard or go home, Iron Man on as ever. How badly could it possibly go? I'm not afraid of space, France. Oh man, those unbidden, my pacifist asshole allies last time deciding to rip a tear in time and space. In the eons since the first primitive Basque communities took space in the dry canyons and mesas of Navarra, our civilization has spread and prospered. As we advance through technological ages, we also matured as a species. The violent and base impulses we inherited from our ancestors were done away with, and a global government was formed on the principles of peaceful coexistence. Now, after the discovery of Hyperlane Network, the finest minds of Navarra have finished developing the first hyperdrives, the stars themselves, finally within our grasp. So, let's get going. We got stuff to research, right? I do love me some solar panel networks, but I gotta get research speed right off the bat. And whilst colonizing sounds really good, that monthly influence also sounds really good. Can't really say no to monthly influence right from the get-go, because I doubt I'll be colonizing right off the bat. And also, we don't need that, we don't need that, and we don't need that. So, yeah, we don't need any of these. I'll go with that. Good old Navarra. Our people are nice and happy. We're hugely happy because of our moral democracy and being in the capital world, which is going to give us that extra output from our tiles. This could well be important for us. Jake goes for a pacifist nation. That'll last long, I'm sure. Well, we're saying we're pacifist. It's like going as a Tengri syncretic faith. Yeah, we're totally orthodox. Just give us the increased colony growth, please, and that'll do us just fine. So, science ship has some work to do. First, it needs to survey this whole system, and then the systems around us to try and find what sticks. It's important to go for places that are inside our influence, and there are quite a lot of them. That I like a lot. With that in mind, why don't I do this in more of a logical system? Boop-de-boop-de-boo. Now, God knows you won't have the time to check out all of this, but a man can dream, right? And once we have something good, we'll get our construction ship on it. Technology chugs away. Soon we'll have some stuff in the system log to update ourselves with. I think I turned him off before. I want to get... No, he's already on. I want to get Sexy Voice Man back because I like his voice. No contacts out there, and we have our wonderful home world. Everything's hunky-dory. Hinckley's Hope. How odd. And our star is Navarra, and so is our home world. So what do we call this? We gotta rename our sun to something else. This is when I wish I had a map of Iberia next to me, so I could grab some proper names for it. Anybody know some Basque names that we can be using for this? We had quite a lot of Basque colonies as well. See, a cleverer man would have loaded up the VODs from the Navarra playthrough to get some names for this. But I am not a clever man. Jake, what government type are we? Please tell me we're enlightened monarchy. Heavens no, that sounds much too militarist for us. We are a moral democracy. Pacifist form of democracy firmly guided by morals, principles, and non-violence. Interestingly enough, I can change my government, although it will cost quite a lot. Peaceful bureaucracy, for example. Bureaucracy, eh? Forget all of that. Okay, straight away we have a ton to research from you, but what we should be getting is some mining on the go. I'm not likely to be inhabiting a barren world anytime soon. I think we'll crank this up a fair notch. Might as well get the mining stations in early, since, well, you gotta spend money to make money, or in this case, minerals. Pretty good start, especially with that 3 engineering right there. I look forward to taking that, but I want to invest in getting more. Just generally more. That said, if we're done with these two, maybe I should just get on with it. Depends what these other places have in store for me. This, for example, there is no chance I am doing that with such a risky thing, so we'll leave you be for now. Jake, 7 Basque provinces of Basque country. Biscay, Araba, Gipuzkoa, Lapurdi, Zuberoa, and then Navarra, Behera, and holy crivens. Well, good to know our scientist is already up a notch, and he's going to live forever. So, in addition to being a long-lived species, we are also resilient. Excellent. The glorious Zephyr has made a landing. Find on Rule 3. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Navarra. Amazing. You tempt me with your research there, but... Okay, we're apparently a buzz, whilst highly intelligent by Basque... hardly intelligent by Basque standards. Fascination, eh? Although we are, after all, xenophobes, so don't know if we're all that happy about it. Centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers on Navarra broke away. These extremists called themselves the Grey Disciples and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror. Although they have kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military. Jinx, that was fast. Where are these jokers? Well, really close to here, actually. I wonder if I can bait them out. Come on, scum. I'm not really interested in losing all my corvettes to these guys. And for all I know, they're pretty well led. But I hate having to spend resources on corvettes early on. But it might be for the better. Especially since they cost maintenance as well. I ain't got maintenance to spend here. So what am I going to do with you? Plus, if I blow them up, I've got plenty to research, right? You should get someone to start to just make you custom name lists for these. It's an idea. Glorious Decimator, eh? First Strike Force, and our science ship is Glorious Zephyr. I quite like the name Zephyr, so I'm gonna roll with that. Alright, so I guess I want that extra corvette. 4 on 3 will surely be our victory. Although I will go for evasion, or experience gain. Experience gain is pretty good for an admiral because we don't tend to get all of that. But I do like being able to dodge, so you sound pretty good. So let's get everyone together and take out these accursed space pirates.
Evading hostile fleet.
Plus it'll give us something to learn.
Evading hostile fleet.
Okay, maybe if I don't take my
System survey complete.
take my engineering guy with me. Okay, Let's see if we can't bait them out here. Okay, no, they're a bit more clever than that. Aye, oh well, just destroy them. It's our victory, right?
Fleet engaged.
He's a trickster, apparently. I have no idea what that means. Hopefully it means he's going to die. Come on, not one lost, right? Not one we can dodge like this. Not one loss. Our valiant space forces have skillfully disabled a ship in the Cultist Armada. It's mostly intact and we're picking up faint signs of life inside its hull. Once we've eliminated all threats in the immediate vicinity, we should conduct a boarding operation to secure any survivors. They may be able to tell us more. Haha! Okay, I can get behind that, much as I get behind losing one of my corvettes.
Situation.
Come on, knock him down. Good job. Get back, but I want my science ship, who is still just researching at the moment. Oh well, I guess I need to get you investigated, right? Whilst in the meantime, those energy credits are not going to generate themselves. Maybe you can do the debris first. Just joined, Jake. How are you playing today? Hopefully better than the last 2 campaigns I did. They ended in a lot of tears, a lot of my tears. Lots of anomalies to be had around here. Jake, it says military ship. Oh, okay, so that saves me some bother. Strange that the military ship would be the ones doing this. But hey, I've got to take them by force, right? These were very dangerous cultists. And I'm also quite glad that those anomalies remain in place for as long as they do. And hey, if I get to keep the Corvette, then there's no net loss for me. I live in the Basque country, so if you need weird Basque names, just come calling, Jake. Sure. With a bit of luck, this campaign will be successful and we'll have lots of planets and systems to name. If you could mail me those, I would be most interested in inserting them. Maybe even stick them in as a list of names for the game. Though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultist starship. From them we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the Grey Disciples include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Mass arrests are being made on Navarra, and all assets belonging to this cult have been seized. However, several of the starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult's leadership have vanished. We've picked up faint ion trails leading to several outlying systems. I agree with the purge idea there. So I guess I have to search different places. I will track them on the map, hunt them down, and destroy them. It should be reconnoiter. I do not know that word, but there's a lot of things that I don't know in life. I wonder if I'm going to need more corvettes where I'm going. I simply do not know, but it probably couldn't hurt to have an extra one on hand. At the very least, I doubt any cultists that I run into are going to be strong enough to take me out, but one cannot be too careful, can they? Also, all these people are, or all these places I have to investigate. Man, Ringworld is fairly tight, isn't it? I expected it to be more in the center here, but, well, what do I know? Yes, once you're done with that, let's get back to the surveying, I guess.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, that didn't do us much help. Alright, survey that one first then, and that, and then get going. There are probably going to be hostile aliens around here anyway, which will require a half-decent fleet. So with that in mind, why not just make some extra corvettes? Whilst the construction ship, yeah, it's good getting all that, but you know what, let's get that extra research on the go, because research is king. It's like saying wreck an oyster for people who can't say S, Jake. Your literary mumbo jumbo is lost on me.
Research complete.
Yes. Also, yes, I love border range. Paradise Dome. Planet
Construction
modifiers look pretty good, but that sounds like such a wussy thing to make. Forget that. Paradise Dome. Joke. I'm actually surprisingly taken with this, since sci-fi is far from my element. Once you're done there are always minerals to be had. Mine and keep mining. So we've got a tundra, a tome, and an ocean. Keeping in mind that the only thing we're really interested in are arid worlds. This looks like a tiny one, but oh, jings, you are small, aren't you? But you got some energy credits and then some. I thought Dosh was king, Jake. So many things are king. Seems almost a waste to build a mining station for one mineral. A rocky world with a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere is currently experiencing a nuclear winter with dense layers of sooty aerosols in the atmosphere.
System survey complete.
I learned how to wipe that out in a previous one. Such a shame that that is not the case here. Let's get those creds, and then get those minerals. Oh well, get those minerals ahead of time.
Situation log updated.
Their intentions are unknown. It would be prudent to assume the worst. Oh, I know how to assume the worst. Strike force. Let's get some experience, shall we? Attacking neutral targets will make them hostile against us. Should we proceed? Naturally. Besides, we'll figure out some technology that can only be useful for us.
Fleet engaged.
Only be useful for us. Surrender, space maggot.
Situation log.
Damn, is it good to be peaceful. Very good pacifist species, Jake. Of course, it's all in how you brand yourself.
Anomaly found.
Again, I'm just going to leave these be until our scientist here is particularly well versed in, what's it called, science? Oh damn, I'm loving that research speed. No need to worry about big buildings just yet. I don't even have the resources to deal with them. Jake, this really looks like a perfect game for you. Everyone starts as an OPM. I quite like that, but not everyone starts equal, especially when you can set advanced AI starts. Let's just hope the unbidden don't come
System
for me this
survey
time.
complete.
Alright, science ship, I know you just finished off that, but before you disappear, I would quite like you to yeah, well, I told you to do that, but after that, I want you to investigate further. And hot damn, we got resources and then some out here. I want this. Priority should be the biggest payers, and these guys are the biggest payers. Thank you for satisfying my Stellaris addiction whilst I can't play, says Scintillas. Scintillas, why can you not play? The game is out. Such a tragedy that somebody cannot play it. Maybe you don't have arms. Jake, Martin is fixing the bug that prevents your allies helping against the Unbidden. I'm sure it will be fine next time. The Unbidden would just consume my allies, I'm sure. But yes, I know. I was speaking to him earlier. Keep those minerals flowing, even at the cost of ducats. And tell me more about these accursed alien scum that we must peacefully purge from this world. Scintilla says, because work. Ah, work. The great inhibitor.
Analyzed.
Tell me more. Okay, so frequency tuning, regenerative hull tissue. I've been told that regenerative hull tissue is something really worth investing in if you go for large spamming of fleets. That's something I wouldn't mind investigating further. It's very worth pointing out that I am by no means competent at Stellaris. Heavens no, should not make the mistake of thinking that I'm any good at this. But I will be. Jake, how long until we can expect insane difficulty game with exclusively advanced AI starts? And give it a month. Because I need to get into the game as well, you know. Come on, keep making me the dosh. How good. I can't believe I went so long without seeing this. Mistakes were made. Okay, well, since our strike force isn't doing much, we might as well go and investigate. With a bit of luck, we won't even need our science ship for this. Of course, if we get blown out of the sky, then that's bad news for us, isn't it? Come on, find me the mineral. May as well hit it up to fastest, since there's not much going on. Although our...
Situation log updated.
oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, I unpaused accidentally.
Situation log updated.
Delta Menace. So many menaces to society around here. More ships belonging to Grey Disciples have been encountered. They are approaching an attack formation. Yes they are. And there are a few more of them. Oh well, move in to engage. Strike them down.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Whilst I reflect on the fact that I could probably do with a couple more corvettes where I'm going. Being pacifist ain't easy. Strike them down. I quite like being able to tell how evasive I am, though. Perhaps investing in good evasion is something I can try out here. Ah. One of them just couldn't evade well enough.
Situation log updated.
The cultist fleet operating system had been destroyed. What a shame for them. Still, we need to go... oh, hold on. Is this something that I can investigate? Needs a science ship, so we'll get you guys back home. We've got a couple more corvettes going. And the science ship... I could almost feel like I could benefit from having... another science ship on the go. I want you to survey that system, and then I want you to check that out. I wonder if these guys are well enough to deal with whatever we saw here. The campaign to elect a new Prime Minister is underway. Okay. I'm gonna blow these guys up and figure out what they're made of, but I need to get home for precious healing before that. So, the election. I've never played with elections before. Each candidate enters the election with a mandate and the backing of a specific faction seeking voter support. On election day, all pops who may vote do so, and the winner is elected Prime Minister. Hope we get this guy. Oh, would you look at that. Trastamara is... doing it well. Warlike. Warlike for a pacifist nation. Corvette focus as well. Man, you are pretty good. Of course, you've only got 30% of the vote share. I could back you. I think he's going to do just fine. Tell you what would also be just fine is getting more built up.
Hostile fleet detected.
Unidentified object has been detected on a direct course. If you say so.
Construction complete.
Oh my, more space piracy, this time the Grey Company. We should be better than this, says our moral democracy. Oh well, we just need to get repaired up, tooled up. Heck, maybe another Corvette wouldn't go amiss. I do like how Rance previously, and since you're going to be with us for a while, your name is also Rance.
Situation log updated.
Tom Bornas. I did not agree to that. He's an explorer and resilient, but that wasn't what I was going for. Oh well, should have rigged the votes. We will get you guys repaired up, and then, sure hope that... Oh, okay, I was about to say, sure hope they're not here to destroy my fleet, but... Looks like that's... my station, that is. Looks like that's exactly what they're here to do. Let's get you guys merged up. I know you're not repaired, but... I want to save this station. How long is it going to take to be destroyed? Not long at all. Get on the case.
Complete.
Bloomin' space pirates. Nobody attacks my money and gets away with it. And Rance will have a thing or two to say about this. If he gets there in time, that is.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Take him down.
System survey complete.
Well, I do worry ever so slightly for my fleet at this rate, but I think we got this in the bag. The body bag. Maybe they mistook your mining station for an extra galactical portal. Who would make such a mistake, right? Oh man, there's all these aliens around here. There we go, at least we made it through that. Unity through peace, right? Nothing learnt, sadly. This space piracy is getting out of hand. Still, nothing like some corvettes to keep the enemies at bay. And holy smokes, that's a whole load of minerals that I want tapped. So our science ship here's retreating. So if you haven't got much else going on, please investigate that area. I have others to track down. That debris should be alright for a while. A good while. I want my corvettes up and on the go and ready to destroy. It's a shame though, because building up corvettes takes away from building more mining stations. I want it all. I also want solar panel network, because holy smokes, that is free money. My favourite kind of money. Jake, I suggest you colonize as soon as possible. The research penalty is tiny early on. Oh, don't I know it.
Anomaly found.
I'm just leaving all those anomalies at be for now. There is no pressing need at the moment.
Construction complete.
Oh, there's a pressing need for all these minerals. There's an added world here. Sadly, that added world also has resources that I want to drill. It's also not worth colonizing because look at all those sinkholes. Forget that. As soon as we have the minerals, I want to tap that pretty hard. Then again, I also want a bigger corvette fleet so I stop losing corvettes. So maybe if I get you to a strength of 250, you'll stop getting shot down. Let's just speed everything up. Rance still has a thing or two to learn here. It's not like Rance to be cautious, though. I'm sure he'll pick up some much better traits as we go along.
Construction complete.
Yeah, one more will do us, and then I'm going to invest in mining everything around me. The Grey Disciples. Damn, they've got to go down.
Construction complete.
Alright, let's do this. These alien scum stand in the way of us and juicy science. And wow, I like what I see around here.
Anomaly found.
Again, just leave them all be for now. Destroy them.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Now use your incredible dodging ability to not get struck down by crystal shards, and we'll all be great. I'll be home in time for dinner. Shinks are dodging better than we are. Clearly it was pretty girls in charge, because Rance did not let one die. Once you're done there, please research this, and then research this, then this, then this. Oh man, look at that money. Look at that money, I'm having it. But then again, minerals come before money, right? But then again... Okay, what comes first? These sweet minerals or that sweet money? I guess I need the minerals to be building the other ones, so we'll go with you first. I'll be damned if I'm not having all this stuff.
Research complete.
Getting better guns is a pretty good thing to go for. So I'll take it.
System survey complete.
Oh man, I've got a fairly wealthy area around me and I haven't even explored it all. We have some pretty good borders going on here. Once our strike force is in place, I don't like strike force, we'll go with... and you're not the second, you're the first thrust master. Makes more sense for Rance that way. You are, of course, healing up, right? Drinking my juicy minerals. Keep it going with the mining station around here, and we'll be done with this system.
Hostile fleet detected.
After that, I want you moved over here. Where exactly are you? Hostile fleet. Nowhere I can see. See, nice and peaceful for our peaceful mandate. Jake, it's always cheaper to build buildings on your planet than build mining stations. Start with planet buildings. You're true that or rather you're right that I haven't looked at all on our starting planet. So yes, I could be building a mining... no, not a silo, a mining network. It would only give me 2, and it would also cost, just like the other one would. What about you, though? You get the adjacency effect, so it's probably... well, you already do anyway, so... I will get a mining network on the go. The thing is, the planets I can always be building on. I do face a bit of a time penalty for the others, though. You know, sooner or later someone else is going to claim all this stuff when it is mine by divine right. Right, so that world is awful. This world is huge and rich, but it's bleak. And I'm probably still going to take it. Habitability and food. Well, the habitability is already pretty good for us. And it only affects the max happiness. So if it's the right one for us, then it's the one we should be taking. What else do we have? We got a tiny, tiny planet there. The rest, yeah. So yes, I think we'll be grabbing Zoldar 3 and then renaming it something better.
Debris analyzed.
What was your ruler's mandate, Jake? You mean his traits? Because I don't know what we mean by mandate. He's an explorer, which... and he's resilient, which doesn't really matter because we hold elections. Jake, it's crucial for you to colonize. I know, but I need to get to the colonization research on the go first. It's okay though, I mean there's no hurry. I'm sure we'll be just fine. Nobody would ever attack a pacifist nation such as ourselves. Okay, so Thrustmaster is all well and good. I should be checking out these other threats to society before we keep... Oh, that was our mandate, okay. Where do I even check those? Good thing I did do what my mandate was apparently meant to be, of building more mining stations. That's something I should check more carefully. Mandate can be seen in the situation log. It's like a mission. Awesome. Well, it's done now. Because we're really good. There's also you. You're going over here if memory serves, which is good because I want all the everything we see here. First the money, then the ample amount of research. And I'm going to have to wait. Oh my god, what a system for everything this is.
Debris analyzed.
Deflectors, combat rolls, blue shard thrower. I want it all. We'll go with already researched a chunk of you, which is nice, but maybe I'll research more. Alright, let's find these accursed people. Yet another cultist fleet loyal to the Grey Disciples has been sighted in the Subterraneous system. This time, however, their numbers include a strange ship of unfamiliar Okay, this does not look so good for us. Especially if it's an unfamiliar ship. Looks big and nasty. Maybe what we should do is return home. I mean, Rance isn't one for giving up, but I would rather not die quite so fast. Let's investigate the other one first. Whilst getting ourselves a few more corvettes on the go. Cheers for the Dosh aristocrat, always appreciated. And I hope that your Stellaris campaign is going well as well. I hope everyone's is. If you're not playing this game, I ask you the question, why? I know it pretty much makes me shilling, but it's really good.
Construction complete.
Alright, really I should be hitting up those corvettes. And what is it? Oh, this is the electrical guy. That's fine though. Okay, they're moving in on us again. But this time they are small in number and
Hostile fleet engaged.
about to be destroyed by Rance. You stand not a ghost of a chance, my friend. Cultists.
Situation log updated.
Easy peasy. Alright, still, we'll get you back. Science ship, I would like this investigated, please. Once all's said and done, mind. And there we go, we can get the colony ship on the go. Start figuring out what's so good about Zoldar. Jake, don't have to build it now, but you'll get 3 energy credits for the solar panels on your... Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that, because it's not done yet. Or rather, it wasn't done yet. I'm still going to build it, though. Because damn, I like making money. You gotta spend money to make money sometimes. This is a very not peaceful start. I didn't see a hostile for a very long time in my game, says Nekozid. Well, the thing is, when you're pacifist, sometimes trouble finds you. As we found out in Bad Street Brawler, never trouble till trouble troubles you. And trouble started troubling us a long time ago. Damn, I want that research. I also hope this remains within our borders because, well, we have a huge amount of influence here over some very rich systems.
Anomaly found.
Which is good for us. You know what? Why don't you research that whilst you're there? Permafrost. This game's trying to tell me something. Because, yeah, we have anomaly research speed increase, so good for us. Let's keep it going fast. Once I have all of you together, you and you, with whatever else I'm building here. Oh, I'm building a solar paneled network as well. I do think I would benefit from grabbing yet another Corvette, dare I say. Fujio 3's sub-zero climate was not particularly conducive to intelligent life, or indeed life at all. However, some species have evolved to withstand and master this environment, and science officer Buthelze Okek is interested in seeing just how far these beings will go given the introduction of some thermal factors. Interesting. Is this going to pop up as a something to investigate? Not sure. In any case, our science ship has other, more pressing matters to attend to. How long will you stream, Jake? Probably another hour and a half. I'll take it to midnight. And damn, I want those Corvettes. I need to wipe out these cultists. Preferably with few losses.
Situation log updated.
Might as well investigate this, it's no harm. Habitable world survey. I only need 80 of them. Although I've already checked out quite a few. $277 still doesn't feel enough to take care of that unfamiliar ship. Jake, do all of the Discover races at once to save on science. I'm not sure I want to discover all these guys. I mean, if I learn about them, I'll learn about borders, and I don't like borders. Means they're going to start pressing into what I claim as my own.
Complete.
Besides, I need to chase these guys down first, before anyone claims that this land is theirs.
Hostile fleet detected.
Oh, like these jokers. Who are you? Well, I'm not hanging around to find out, it seems. Alien menace. I will be taking those guys down a notch.
Hostile fleet detected.
Well, I'm more interested in taking out this other hostile
Evading
fleet.
Hostile fleet.
Because even if they come over here, they're just going to get destroyed by my main space station. Maybe they're still angry at how I blew up their other kind, though. Maybe. Okay. Have at you, alien scum. Although, what could this mysterious ship design possibly be? And how did they build it without me noticing? Okay, well, whatever it is, it's lasering the crap out of us. And our evasion ain't helping there. Oh, it's a battleship. Maybe we'll get early battleship research. That'd be the dream. I think their battleship is going to get pounded harder than... oh, no, they're pounding us pretty hard. Oh, I'm going gonna miss that Corvette.
Hostile fleet detected. Debris.
And pop they go.
Situation log updated.
We have defeated the cultist forces encountered so far, but these engagements have raised a number of alarming questions. The Navarra has been deploying far more ships than they could possibly have built in secrecy on Navarra, and now they pitted a large warship of unknown design against us. Where are these ships coming from? Are there more warships like the one we destroyed? We should investigate the battle debris for answers.
Situation log updated.
After sifting through the debris left by a large cultist warship we destroyed, our scientists believe they may have divined the source of the ships the Grey Disciples has been throwing against us. That grammar. Fragments from a log file mention some kind of abandoned alien shipyard discovered by the cultist ship fleeing Navarra. They've been using automated shipyard to reinforce their numbers and now are even producing new ships from alien templates found within the station's memory banks. I agree, it must be destroyed. Science ship. This needs this needs some juicy science going on. Please research. Interesting course you plot there, but I don't think that's going to work out so well for you. Also, oh, how did we miss that? This is scary. I'm not in a position to be beating that thing up right now. So much for our pacifist empire. Oh well, you guys need to disappear home at the moment. I don't think we're going to be investigating that debris anytime soon. Keep surveying that system.
Hostile fleet detected.
Because I don't feel like taking that fleet on at the moment, especially when I have a large station to take down. Now, construction ship. Stop sitting inside the sun
Research complete.
and start making